I think Tesla does have a little bit more to go here. I think it broke out of that downtrend, and now it's running free. It's ripping through resistance levels. About the Cameron, are you in here? All right, Cameron. So, hey, Cameron, quick question. Did you do anything more than just the date function? Just so I know, like, what to see. Stock market chameleon. Cameron's not listening right now. That's all right. FYI, Cameron is sharing his screener over in the live trader lounge. That's part of it. Oh, no problem. No, that's good. I just wanted to know what to check out or whatever. Okay, cool. That's good. That's helpful. Maybe later today I'll hook it in and create a column for. If I insert columns, is the script going to respect that? No, it probably won't, will it? Because the script is not like the spreadsheet. It's kind of hard coded, huh? So if I do insert columns, I guess I should just add them to the right for now, at least for script purposes, or get into the script and make the edits. Levels. That's cool. Yeah, the webhook thing. I mean, if we could just make the webhook do something simple, that's progress. I couldn't even. I know why. No. I guess I couldn't. I couldn't get it working yet either. In time, we'll get it. Thank you, Cameron, for putting some time in on that. That's cool. All right. All right. So market update this morning is, well, Bitcoin and crypto is up to about 47,000, and that's been pretty much correlated with growth stocks the last 6 months. Pretty positively correlated with growth stocks, and vice versa. So that was an indication that growth might be up today. And the market is, in fact, hanging out right around Friday's close. Hasn't quite broken out of Friday's high, but it's at Friday's close, which is pretty close. It's pretty up there. But looking forward, we have rates are down a smidge and trading sideways. So that's another positive for growth stocks. Oil is down to 106 off of 114 highs. So that's pretty good going into the open for inflation to maybe deflate a bit. XLE energy sector down because of that. Gold spiked a little bit ago, showing that there could be potentially institutional buying, withdrawals from gold and buying today on the market. However, that's already about 80% retraced strongly, so that could be them putting it back in the ATM machine there. So the prognosis is a little bit unknown today. It's going to be interesting. That move last week on the market, I mean, it's possible. It's happened many times before for that rally to just keep extending out. And you can get 20-day runs sometimes. So it's possible. However, we're due for some pullback on the market, and I don't think that's going to be negative. It's just called pullback. It's the zag for the zig. That's part of trading, and it will depend on the volume that's put in, whether or not that pullback is anything to worry about. For example, on Friday, Tesla, for example, didn't really go anywhere. It had an inside candle after having an inside candle, and it even indicated down just a tiny bit, Tesla. However, it was on lower volume, so that's nothing to worry about. If we go over and we look at the market, well, the market ended up, but it did end up on below average volume, but it still was volume that was consistent with the whole week. So, last week was a bit of consolidation actually already. And if we were to break above that consolidation level today on good high projected volume, that would be an indication that today or this week, we're going to run some more. Leg number 2. Yeah, we're watching Clever. I think you're talking about CLVR. We're watching it. We'll see what happens at the open. So as far as our momentum stocks this morning, obviously Tesla is looking great, but we're already in that trade since 852, and we're managing that trade as it continues. Today is a viable gap up. So if you are low or you've taken profits on Tesla from 852, this is a point in which you can add to your cost average and get back into max allocation again, or depending on how you feel about the market right now, just add a small amount and then continue to add more on conviction. However, yeah, Tesla, then the market is extended, so shall see. Do you live of stocks? I pretty much do. I don't know if that's the guy saying, like, do I do live stock trading or something? Maybe that's what he's asking. But I do live for stocks, yes. JD, yeah, all the Chinese stocks are doing well. On the continued news that China is going to try and meet regulatory SEC requirements to retain listings on our exchanges. Live off of stocks. Live off of stocks. Oh, you think so? Okay. Well, I have many streams of income. So it is one of many streams of income. Darna, let's see. You can read more about me, by the way. I think there's some bio out there on my stock trading. There certainly is one in my group here. So you guys over on TikTok, if you want to come check it out, just click the link in my bio to learn more. Well, Moderna is pushing a bit over the 50 moving average, but it's kind of stuck there right now. It'd be interesting if it could break it. If you could break out of that, then it will reverse. However, the 200 is really close, really nearby. So it's not the greatest setup. It's set up more to be sideways for a long time. Doesn't have that elasticity and the breathing range necessary. Okay, coin, somebody asks. It's kind of like the same thing, but hey, we might get a bottom reversal coming off a coin soon. We'll see. All right, let's get back into these. And it'll be interesting to see what sectors cool off and what sectors heat up this week. And we might get some breakouts on some high growth stocks because of some new sectors potentially heating up. So we shall see. All right. Well, as far as volume goes, liquidity, I think HYMC is one of the highest. So I'm going to closely monitor that one. And over there on HYMC, if any day traders are interested in it, we'd be looking for the breakout 180. Was it 185? So you want to wait for 186, and then you'd want to put your stop at 1.6. So you'd want to get in for 25 cents of risk. That's a little padding. Can never be too harmful. All right, we have 8 minutes until the open. I grabbed Tesla under 100. Very nice. No, Oric doesn't look good. All right, we've got 7 minutes until the open. The market is going to be interesting today because we're going to have to see where it goes. We do have energy dropping before the open, and that can cut two ways. That can either bring the whole market down, or that can bring inflation down simultaneously and cause growth stocks to rejoice, and growth will go up. But likely the Dow is going to go down on the fact that inflation is down today. There could be a fight there. Industrials and growth. Value is indicating up, so utilities leading the way on that one. Pre-market. Financials were up above Friday's high, but now they're back at the close of Friday. There are some big companies having financial reports this week. I forget which ones right off the bat, but we have those listed in our earnings channel over in our trading group. So if you want to come check those out, just come on over, click the link in my bio. Last time HYMC got into this area here, it popped all the way up to the 260s, and it's at about 185, 180. What is it right now? 166. We're waiting for the break at 185. So if it breaks to 185 with that 25 cents of risk, and you can get a 2-for-1 out of it, you'd be looking at 235 target, and that's plausible. That's plausible. Well, that's awesome. You entered at 133 on Friday. Way to go. Mac, good morning. Been gone the past few days, but it appears Tesla is looking to do another split. Really? Not sure if y'all have talked about this or not. Okay, no, I did not know necessarily why Tesla was up because I kind of didn't care. It's doing good, and we're in it, and that's good. But I do care. I do care a little bit. Why is it up? So is that the only reason why it's up this morning? And they're going to start paying a dividend, or they're going to pay at least one dividend? That's cool. Kind of quick to do that. That's shows investors a lot of good faith, I would say. Nvidia is set to open just a little bit above Friday's close. And that was, one of pretty much the hottest stocks in growth on Friday. All right, we've got 3 minutes until the market opens. It's going to be up for a vote in October about which one, the split or the dividend. Probably the split. It's a long ways away. Yeah, we're watching Nile on my other screen here. It's not worth checking. One of the reasons we trade stocks that aren't penny stocks is because they have institutional backing. That allows us to catch moves in stocks that are already proven to be profitable, that are just massive. Well, relatively speaking. And you might be able to make a lot of money in penny stocks, but you most certainly will also lose a lot of money in penny stocks for the reason that they're not supported. Traditionally, they can't be. They're, accredited investors do not give their millions of dollars to their funds to trade into penny stocks. So it's a very unsupported market. So we choose to trade pretty much stocks that have institutional backing, and sometimes that can be some stocks that are still listed on the OTC or stocks that are under $10. But for the most part, we try to stick to stocks that are over $10. And we can still get great moves, like GitLab. Well, actually, that was only at 30, but yeah, that one went from 35 to 65. But there are others, stocks that go from 6 to 8. That's a very nice leap in just like a couple days, if not the same day. Up. Crypto's following the market, and the market is indicating up. But just remember that the market's going to zig and zag. Casey Lambert says the market's going to be down because Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. I was talking about that earlier. Some of you might have missed, but yeah, that doesn't look good. It's not looking good for Will Smith. Oh, they have some more over here. AMC CEO talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock slap. I mean, yeah, that rippled across the world. All right, we got 10 seconds to the open. Here we go. HYMC not moving much anywhere. Getting some breakout alerts there. That's Amazon. And yeah, it looks as if off the open, the Qs were trying to rally. Like I said, industrials are pulling back. Qs trying to rally. Just makes sense. Growth. Tesla's pulling back, so there's no rebuy or entry right now on Tesla. A gap up and a pull down can be a sign to take profits. So let's see what happens within the first 5 minutes here. Well, it would have been a little bit more obvious if it was a gap up, a push up, and then a pull back all the way back to the open, and then it turns red. That's for sure a take profit. DATS is moving. Get that up on another monitor here. If DATS can get over 233, there'll be a trade there. Day trade for you day traders. Good for Will. What were you guys talking about? Maybe you meant good for Will. Like it'll be good for him to be. I don't know. Maybe you want him to be punished, not for that, but for more. It seems like almost like he needs it. All right, Tesla pulling back a little bit more. All right, Apple starting to move up. Let's see. No, clever leaves holdings has opened in the middle of Friday's range. So that's going to be that's a sign of some weakness. It'd be nice if it opened in a little bit higher in that range. I think inflation stocks are looking to pull back today and adjust. I'm going to reduce on my inflation. And here comes the 5-minute opening range. Yeah, the Qs are working out. in a big part led by Amazon and Apple. That was the ring, that was the Q's breaking high, and that's a sign of continued growth today. And that, at the moment, if it can just break above this 5-minute candle and hold, we'll have something there in growth. Yep, there it goes. So growth stocks are saying bye-bye, everybody. And industrials moving down. So watch your inflation stocks, your financials, your industrials. We're getting a pullback in inflation stocks. Oh, I'd like to see that, but I think I do have an alert set on that. No, it didn't break resistance yet. Well, trend line resistance. No, it didn't. It depends on how you draw it. Also needs to do so on high volume. That. So there's not much movement on the penny stock movers. Oh, hang on. DATS did just break out. DATS. So that level I talked about before, 233, hopefully you got in, it is now hitting 245. DATS. 248. And on something like this, you want to be taking profits every 5 cents that it progresses. So 5 to 20% profits every 5 cents. And Nile only ended up opening at 22% gains. And for penny stock momentum movers, that's not really enough. The Qs, Apple, Amazon, on fire. Rambus pulled back a little bit on low projected volume, so that's fine. Back over to Tesla. It needs to take a little bit more direction. It was dojiing on high volume. Amazon continuation trade entry, not quite there yet. Doesn't have enough volume, but it's pretty damn close. Really, really close. So possibly there's an Amazon entry trade there for your swings. Checking out Bro now, BRO. Definite new all-time high on high projected volume. Trying to figure if we want to get an entry on Bro here. Not really the kind of volume breakout I'd be looking for. Be looking for a little more conviction. So Go on, bro. Other one is MUSA, Murphy's. Retail super mini markets, retail motor fuel products and convenience merchant. Murphy's also it's a gas station, no? That's the one they're talking about? I think so. So that one does not have great growth estimates. Let me see here. 11, price target 144. It's already at 195, so that one doesn't really have the juice. Max's Power, which is one we're already in. Quanta Services is up. Okay, that's good. It's up on what appears to be some institutional accumulation, which is great. DATS is now looking like it's going to try and break high again. 249 is the current high. It's at 248, 247, 46, 45, 47. Getting there. If DATS can re-break, then you can get in there for 25 cents of risk again. Here it goes, 249. It's got to get through that level, 250. It touched it for a moment there. It's trying. HYMC also trying if you can break 185. Yeah, the Qs are on a lockout rally. They are not waiting for anyone. That's right. And Tesla is a rebuy entry top off. Tesla, TSLA, obviously. And Amazon is doing amazing. Let me double check the volume now. Amazon's still not enough high enough projected volume. However, Tesla, massive breakout volume. I mean, this is an extraordinary day on Tesla. You will want to top up on Tesla on your swing 100 positions. You guys know what I'm talking about. What a top up means. Rebuy, add on. You're going to start with a nibble and then increase as it confirms. Who's in the Tesla trade from 852? If you've taken profits at 10% and 20% gains, you should be down to a 50 or 25% position now, like reduced down to a half or a quarter. Well, now you rebuy. I back in on this continued momentum. The Qs are just going crazy. Apple getting close to a rebuy as well. Nvidia didn't get the memo. But it's on projected low volume. Okay, so it's just going to hang. There's nothing alarming going on Nvidia. Didn't get the memo, but it's okay. The leaders like that often do their own thing. The market follows them. The market could be lagging, just getting started on what Nvidia started 10 days ago, you know? All right, you guys over on TikTok, if you're interested in checking out our trading group, click the link in my bio profile. Thanks for tuning in this morning. We're going to continue with the members only stream. Good morning, and I hope to see you soon in there. Click the link in my profile to come check out our trading group. See you soon. Same to you guys over on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube, etc. Continuing with the members only stream. Look in the description or for the link to our